Hello, everybody. Tony Lamarzi with you once again on DCUnited.com, coming to you from the Volkswagen Garage. On Wednesday afternoon, Castillo was introduced to the media here at RFK Stadium, the newest signing for DC United, a very talented player from the El Salvador national team. Now, his signing has created a lot of excitement in the El Salvador community here in Washington, D.C., but the excitement also extends to DC United's front office.
I know for me, I became convinced that Christian was a player that we should target when I watched him play for El Salvador in World Cup qualifying, especially against the U.S. national team. When he played against players that we know very well, and he had exceptional performances in both games against the United States, that convinced us that he was a player who could be successful in Major League Soccer.
We feel we have one of the most interesting talents from Central America. He's a very dynamic player. He has a lot of speed. His brain is very fast. He thinks very fast on the field. He's very good in possession, so he makes the teammates around him better. And he's special. He makes special plays on the field that determine the outcome of the game.
This is a player we're really excited about. Finding left-sided players of excellent quality is always not an easy task. And certainly Christian is an outstanding left-sided player. And just like any player that comes from the outside in, there will be a little bit of an adaptation period, and that's a little bit different for every person depending on the situation. The things that we think are going to help him tremendously is that he has played, obviously, for his national team and played in World Cup qualifying games, which are a very, very high level of soccer. And he also played out of his country in Mexico. And anytime you leave your country to play, it becomes difficult. So we think all those things are going to help him tremendously to incorporate into our team, and we're very excited to have him.
The things that really attracted us to Christian were, first and foremost, the pride in which he wore his short for El Salvador, his competitive spirit, the fight that he showed on both sides of the ball. He was very dedicated to his shirt. And that's something very important to DC United, is that our players represent our shirt and are always fighting for the shirt.
I told Christian yesterday that he follows in the footsteps of players such as Ronald Cerritos, Marco Echeverri, Jaime Moreno, who will be his teammate, and, of course, Raul Diaz-Arce. So while he has big shoes to fill, we are confident that he will do a tremendous job for our team.
So there's just a sampling of everything that was going on at the press conference. The main theme that comes across, though, is the excitement. Castillo, happy to be here, very excited to move forward, and the coaching staff and also the front office very excited to have him. Christian arrived in D.C. just this past weekend, and already he's making a great impact with D.C. United and also in the community. So many Salvadorans around Washington, D.C. thrilled to have a national team player back here with D.C. United. Tune into DCUnited.com tomorrow, and we'll take a look specifically at what Christian Castillo has been doing around the community in Washington, D.C. Tony Lamarzi from the Volkswagen Lounge for DCUnited.com.